People ask me, Harl, what's the loudest sound in the world? And I tell them, the loudest sound in the world is silence. It's the sound of this phone right here when it hasn't rung in 3 months. You know exactly what I'm talking about. See, I've got 3 babies, all grown now. I changed their diapers. I paid for that fancy college. I sat in those freezing stands, hands numb, cheering for them. I gave them my back. I gave them my knees. Lord knows I gave them every dime I had. And now I'm 82 years old, and I'm lucky. I mean, truly lucky if I get a text message on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, Dad. That's it. That's what I've got to show for a lifetime of love. Now you, sitting there watching this, I know you feel it too. You're sitting in a quiet house, wondering, what did I do wrong? You pick up the phone, you dial the number, you get the voicemail. Hey, baby. Hey, son. Just checking on you. Call Daddy back. And then you wait. And you wait. And then nothing. Well, let me tell you something today. And it might sting a little bit, but it's the truth. Stop calling them. Put the phone down. Don't leave another voicemail. Don't send another text begging for a crumb. They left you. Yes, they did. And if you keep chasing them, you're losing the only thing you've got left, your dignity. Now here's what you're going to do instead. First, we need to talk about why you keep calling. You're scared. I know you are. You're scared that if you stop, they'll disappear. Poof, gone forever. You think if I don't remind them I'm here, they'll forget old Harold even exists. Listen to me closely. If you have to remind your child that you exist, they already forgot you. That's hard to swallow. But begging for love isn't love. It's pity. And I don't know about you, but I'm a grown man. I worked 40 years in that plant. I walked through storms. I am not accepting pity from the people I spoon-fed. When you call them 5 times a week sounding sad, sounding lonely, you're teaching them you're a burden. You're teaching them you have no life. You're just waiting by the window like an old dog. And people run from that, even your own blood. It feels like pressure. So they pull back, and you chase harder, and they run faster. You've got to stop the bleeding. Today, right now, the chasing ends. Step 1. Kill the guilt. I know what you do at night. You stare at the ceiling, replaying old tapes. Maybe I was too hard on him. Maybe I worked too much. Maybe I didn't hug enough. No parent is perfect. I wasn't perfect. Lord knows I made mistakes. But I was there. I didn't run off. I put food on that table. I kept the lights on. I loved them the best way I knew how. If your children are punishing you today for something you did 30 years ago, that's on them, not you. You cannot apologize for the past forever, and you sure can't pay for it with your dignity today. If they want to carry a grudge, let them carry it. That's a heavy bag. You don't have to carry it for them. Forgive yourself. You did your job. The contract is complete. You deserve peace. Step 2. Build the garden. You're asking, if I stop calling them, what do I do? Just sit here? No. You build a garden. My granddaddy used to say, if you chase a butterfly, it flies away. But if you build a beautiful garden, the butterfly comes to you. And even if it doesn't, you still have a beautiful garden. For 5 years, I sat in this chair waiting for this phone to ring. 6 months ago, I said enough. I joined a woodshop class, started making things with my hands again. I started playing chess at the park with some other old fools. We argue, we laugh. I started cooking again, pulled my gumbo recipe back out. And you know what happened? I became interesting again. I became happy. I stopped needing them to fill the hole in my chest. I filled it myself. You've got to get busy. Travel. Learn something new. Create something. Make your life so full that you don't even notice the phone isn't ringing. Because here's the secret. Children are curious creatures. When the calls stop, when the guilt trips stop, they start wondering, why isn't Dad calling? Is he okay? What's he doing? And eventually, they call. And when they do, they won't find a sad old man in the dark. They'll find a man who is living, and that makes them want to stay. Now, I've got to be honest with you. Sometimes you build the garden and the butterflies never come. Sometimes they're just gone. Sometimes people are selfish, even your own kin. And if that's the case, if you find your peace and they still stay away, let them go. Let them go with love, but let them go. You can't force anyone to love you, but you can refuse to let their absence destroy you. You are not defined by who visits you on Sunday. You are defined by the man you see in the mirror. My phone hasn't rung in 3 months, but I'm heading to the wood shop today to build a table. And tonight, I'm eating a good steak. I'm going to live. If they want to join me, the door is unlocked. But I'm not standing in the doorway waiting anymore. And neither should you. Get up. Go live.